If you have a child or you have children and you're not yet married and you're hoping to get married for your companionship as a person and for your children to have a complete family, stop. Hello fam, welcome to Mimi Space. I'm Anka Mirabel and I do videos from Yaoundé, the center region of Cameroon. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much and welcome back once again if you're a new subscriber. Param param papam. Welcome to our YouTube channel. And how do they say in my dialect? It means come fine. Please come fine, come to stay. Please subscribe. Don't leave without subscribing and watch the video till the end. I'm Anka Mirabel and I do videos in Yaoundé, the center region of Cameroon. I do videos about Cameroon and me. So anything Cameroon, anything Africa, you get it on here. Anything me, you get it on here. So you're most definitely welcome. So today we are going to be talking about, see, I finally did my hair. I don't know, it's Hamatan here in Cameroon right now, and so I just needed something that I'll not be so stressed out. I just need something that I'm on the go. I don't need to comb. I don't need to a lot of sweating during this period. So I just decided to do this. Please leave it down in the comment section what you think. I actually enjoy the braids they did on the hair. So leave it down in the comment section if you think my hair is good and if it looks good on me. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about, if you've looked from our title, just on my title, you will know we are talking about single, 2 kids, and desperately searching. If you've been on this platform for a while, you're going to know I'm a mom of 2 kids, but I'm not yet married, so I've seen a lot of struggles from single mothers. I've heard a lot of complaints. I've heard, by God's grace, I've had the opportunity to counsel some people regarding this, and I feel like a lot of people would have to listen to this because it's something that includes a lot of youths, a lot of young girls, a lot of today we are just talking about single motherhood. We are not talking about single fatherhood. I know there are equally young men out there who are single fathers, but I want to talk about single motherhood today. So after this, do not forget to subscribe and continue watching, because from our last video you would see I actually went to Marché Central here in Yaoundé and I got my ring light, something I've always wanted to get. I'll be telling you how I got the ring light, the price at which I got it. I equally got a tripod. I got a bed sheet too, so we'll be talking about that. But first of all, I want to just bring this to your notice because I've been having a lot of talks about it recently. I just feel like let me share it out here. A lot of other people will be able to learn from it, so I decided to bring it on here today. Please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. We'll be talking about the struggles of motherhood first, single motherhood first of all, because what actually happens before some people get into being single mothers, like what happened before I got into being a single mother. So there are a lot of things, and not that I'm saying you don't comment on the comment section, it's very good too, but then I had a few comments that were directly attacking me. I think it was a video I did about Dainai Kweme, the reaction video I did about her husband going to Saudi, relocating to Saudi Arabia. So I actually had a few comments in the comment section under that video telling me, oh, you're not yet married, how do you expect to understand these things? Oh. Notwithstanding, I think, to me, there's equally this Cameroonian YouTuber. She was giving an unpopular view about the marriage. So I followed that video very keenly, and her own line of concentration was that it's not how long you've made in the marriage that makes you to be an expert with marriage things. I might not have been involved with marriage, or I might not have formally signed, but then there are a lot of things that I know from my relationships, from counseling, from reading, just a lot of experiences I've had, that I'm able to speak out all these things that I do. But notwithstanding, they were my own opinions, and you too, your opinion counts. But when you're leaving the comments in the comment section, please just leave comments in a polite manner so that we are able to move from there. So I'm going to be giving us the reasons why some people eventually become single mothers. Nobody dreams of being a single mother. I, for one, the first guy I knew while I was in school, he always tells me that I'm living a fairy tale life, because what I always envisage to me, for an ideal family, an ideal marriage, it was just extraordinary. So we always have problems, and he will tell me, baby girl, you're living in the real world, not in a fairy tale land. So none of us, I would say, unless for those that have battling with age, that they want to just give birth to their children or baby even without marriage. But then there are a lot of reasons why people get into single motherhood. First of all, you and your partner, or let me say your boyfriend or your fiance, it might just happen, and you don't want to kill. You two might be together, and then boom, the child comes, and you don't want to kill the child. You give birth to the child. Like I said in my video, I said in one video I did, I'll look for the video again. Most of the times when a guy already has you, it's so difficult for him to even want to pay for you anymore. I would say pay for you, because in our African context, I don't know how the Western world operates, but then in our African context, a guy is supposed to come for you, he's supposed to pay for you, he's supposed to give something to your family on your head. So once the guy has you, it's difficult for him to pay for you again. So then when you have a child, it's difficult. It will just be as if that's a family that has been formed, and then you people start having drawbacks, setbacks, you people just start developing cold feet, or the guy start developing cold feet towards seeing your people and officiating everything. So that's the first reason why some people finally get into single motherhood, because of love, because of promises, because with love you're so fragile, anything can happen. When you get promised, there are some guys that will tell you, please, I want a child before marriage, and unfortunately, once you have that child, most of them will not get married to you. So these things lead into single motherhood. But then that's not actually what we are talking about today, because we all know a lot of other reasons why people get into single motherhood. What we have to say today is just how to maneuver this phase in your life, because the society has stacked single motherhood as, in fact, is the worst kind of promiscuity. If is the worst kind of promiscuity, and is the evidence of your promiscuity. So how do we travel, how do we go through this single motherhood? Because a lot of people have gone through it in carrying depression. A lot of people have gone through it being desperate. It will cause you to have, in that your state of desperation, you're very weak, you're very fragile in such a way that you can easily get used. And when you get used, you see baby number 2, baby number 3, and at the end of it is going to be a frustrating situation, and which can lead to depression. So then, how do we handle being a single mother? First of all, you have to, above everything else, love yourself. That is the best thing you can do for yourself, because you don't expect that somebody will love you when you don't love yourself. First of all, love yourself. Don't go into another relationship, even after a child. Don't go into that relationship showing your vulnerability, because men will prey under your vulnerability, and you will eventually maybe have baby number 2 and nothing. If you're desperately wanting to get married, you will eventually not get that marriage, because when baby number 2 comes, the very guy you are with, that you have portrayed your vulnerability to, he will still not want to marry you, because he feels he can always come and get what he wants and leave, comes and get what he wants and leave. So you have to first of all love yourself. By loving yourself, you build your self-confidence, your self-esteem, so that even when you meet another guy and you people are into a relationship, this guy will know how to respect you. He will know how you carry yourself, so that this guy will be able to respect you too. Then the second thing you have to know as a single mother, even when you want to get married, or if you ever envisage getting married, is that when you're going into a second relationship, or even the relationship you have with the baby's father or your child's father, if it eventually has to lead to marriage, you should equally know, if it's with your baby's father, it's his responsibility to take care of the baby. I'm speaking in a case where it's not the baby's father or the children's father, and they will need you will need to be in another relationship. What you have to know is that you don't carry your children as a package to that relationship, like, okay, these are my children, you have to love them, you have to take care of them. No, 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 that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to carry yourself forward first and let the guy decide if he is to love your child and take care of your child or your children. It should not be all about your children, all about your children. You will tend to lose that relationship that you're trying to build, because the guy will feel that you are just a burden to him. Your children are just a burden to him, they are not even his. So why are you bothering him with your children? So you have to bring your package. You yourself, what can you bring into that relationship before you are even bringing your children behind? He should even be the one to love your children and bring them close to him, so that you, all this desperation, because most of the times when you go with desperation, yes, I too, for one, I was for the fact that if I meet a guy, I just want somebody that is going to first of all love my children, and then we are going to begin a family. But it doesn't work like that. I've realized that the first thing I need in a man is companionship. I need companionship. I need both of us to be compatible, both of us to build our lives. And then the children, if they are his, okay, we continue with that already. They are our kids. We can continue with them. But if they aren't his, you as a woman, you have to do all you can so that you take care of your children, and you're not a burden to another person. You don't burden the man to make him run away. So these are some of the things that you can use to handle. You handle them wisely so that you're able to, not out of desperation, be with a man, or not out of, not for the fact that you're too fragile and you just need a relationship, or you need a father for your children, you're with a man. That would be unfair too for the man. So single motherhood is not a crime. Single motherhood, you haven't killed somebody. So brace up, my beautiful mothers out there. If you have a child or you have children and you're not yet married, and you're hoping to get married for your companionship as a person, and for your children to have a complete family, stop being desperate. Stop being fragile, because men will prey on that desperation. Men will prey on that your fragility. So just stop it, and brace up. Love yourself unconditionally, and know that your children are your responsibilities. If you are not getting married to the father of your child or the father of your children, those children are your responsibilities. You don't carry it and burden another man that has come to love you with, unless he himself decides to accept those children and you guys move from there. So I hope this encourages someone out there. Please do not burden another person with your children. If you want your relationship to work, if you're a single mother, if you have more than one, or if you have one or more than one children, please know that these children are your responsibilities. You have to take care of your children, and let the guy decide whenever he is supposed to take care of the children. Don't impose on him. Don't impose on him for him to love the children. Don't impose on him for him to take care of the children. Take care of the children and live your relationship like you were single. You have children, and they are your sole responsibilities. So take care of it. Let the man love you for you, and that love will flow down to your children. Notwithstanding, I'm here to just tell you, lovely mommies, there's always a man out there for you. And if you compose yourself, you're in the right form, you're in the right mindset, you're going to definitely get a companion for yourself, and you definitely get a father for your children. I wish same for myself, and I know my God I serve is ever faithful. So I'm just waiting, I'm just preparing, I'm just waiting for everything.